First off, Happy New Year. Today, I desire to discuss the transformative effects of AI and specifically what jobs it won't come for. The first thing is to eliminate the jobs that it is likely or has already overtaken.
They took our jobs! They took our jobs!
Now, I got into this because I tried to animate using Grok AI some images for my upcoming daughter's children's book. I had previously done this many years ago and hired an illustrator who took a long time and cost a decent amount of money, and the images were good, but they were nowhere close to what I got from Grok. Here are some of the images that Grok generated for me. Now, given that the original artist believes that he will be displaced from his job as an animator for the big studios, I have to wonder if he's getting laid off from such a creative job. At least that's his contention and his theory. What is going to happen to all of the other industries? Here are some people that have already been taken over or are at the cusp of losing their employment and their income. Uber drivers, transportation. You can have AI driving 24 hours a day at a far cheaper cost. That, of course, raises productivity in terms of the trucker being able to haul his stuff, not get tired, not get into accidents. There's a limit as to, in terms of the law, as to how far they can drive. It's going to drop the cost of public transportation, taking an Uber anywhere. Tesla is already employing full self-driving, and it works. It drove from Los Angeles to San Diego without one hiccup. Radiologists, these doctors that studied endless periods of time in order to be able to read an X-ray properly or a scan and tell you exactly what's going on. AI years ago was picking up and at least matching their ability, if not exceeding it. Now today, they are far beyond that. These are doctors that we're talking about. Top Gun fighter pilots. Yes, there will never be another realistic Tom Cruise movie. They even said in the second Top Gun that the drones are coming for their jobs, and Tom Cruise answers,
"The end is inevitable, Maverick. Your kind is headed for extinction."
Maybe so, sir. But not today.
the drones can perform in an airplane superior to a human being because there's no chance of blacking out from the G-forces. If you've ever been in an airplane making a sharp turn, you can feel your head going into your chest. And AI will be able to withstand G-forces far surpassing human fighter pilots. Writers are being displaced. I'm a writer. I'm pretty good at it. And it takes a long time to generate content that is truly excellent. AI can perform the same basic task of disseminating, for example, news information to you at a far more rapid rate, at a far cheaper price. And to really create the artistry, that has to be done for something like novels, where you really want to delve into the experience, and there might be some artistry of weaving the words together in such a manner that it is so much superior to the way that they disseminate the news. Human resource departments, when you ask a question to your HR director or support, they know all the things, they have the knowledge, and you go there and you try to garner from them the information that you need. AI is going to replace that. What about customer service? You're already calling in and speaking to a computer program that is going to be able to guide you, and this reduces the number of hours that people will have to spend dealing with customer service. There might be a few customer service reps left, when you filter it up to the very top and you actually want to speak to someone, but AI is going to do more and more of the work. Marketing, you're going to have AI taking data, using an algorithm, and writing you personalized emails to implore you to try the product. But they can tailor it based specifically to your needs that a human marketer could never do en masse. AI is going to be able to individualize marketing campaigns, and it's going to be superior for the companies in question to the human marketers. It's done en masse, it's done cheaper, bye-bye job. Teachers, university. I have been arguing with my wife that our children, the oldest of which is 7, will never attend university. There might be, for the medical fields, something where you have to operate on a human being, you have to be able to practice chemistry where you have to actually do the experiments, but most tasks of learning knowledge, you're going to have an AI tutor that is going to be able to teach you for free. There will be no need for these woke professors to be able to indoctrinate you. Translators. I remember that I was in Irkutsk, Russia, in Siberia, near Lake Baikal, and I was communicating, this was 10 years ago, and I was communicating using Google Translate. We would just have one computer, we would flip the screen back and forth, enter it in, translate it, and that is how we communicated from English to Russian and vice versa. You can now do that in real time using your phone, and soon to be that the AI, you'll just speak into your phone and it will automatically send a message into an earbud and just speak it in English based on the fact that you're together. There will be no more need for translators, and languages might remain localized, but there will be virtually no need to learn anybody else's language when you have an app that can automatically translate everything that's being said. So I'm sure that you can point to many more industries that will be overtaken by AI, and you can feel free to leave those in the comment section and your thoughts about what I've stated. There are some of the surprising industries that are going to be taken over. So the question that I originally proposed, what are the positions that AI will not be able to take? I have basically one holdout. Imagine a rising tide of AI water that is submerging the labor of human beings and overtaking it. What is the peak of Mount Everest that will remain above the waterline for the longest time? I'm going to say stand-up comedian. There is something human about being able to read the room and the timing necessary to generate the ultimate laugh. I've done a few times stand-up comedy. It can be exhilarating, it can be scary, and frankly, it takes real amounts of time to get good at it. Dave Chappelle did not start out as Dave Chappelle the first 10 times that he performed stand-up. You get better and better and better, and yes, AI will be able to iterate over longer periods of time, but it's with real human reactions, the timing, and then to be able to write the joke, to think of the joke and the irony. I am not sure that artificial intelligence is going to be able to do that. The top level of writing, similarly for movies, I don't know that AI could write Good Will Hunting, one of my favorite movies that I watch over and over again. And I'm just so amazed at how well that film has been written. So those upper crust domains of the mind, which take tremendous amount of creativity and some magical spark often, I don't know that AI is going to be able to attain that. And who's going to go and listen to a robot tell jokes? There's something human about the experience. But that is what I hold out, once again, as the peak, the Mount Everest, that remains above the waterline of the filling of the labor bathtub that AI is doing right now, where it's overtaking so many positions. And what this will mean for humanity, we're going to discuss at a future moment. But to start the new year, let's deal with the magical effects that AI will have on the planet, because it's going to change drastically how we operate and interact with one another, the amount of free time that we have, and the economic situation of humanity. So that will cover in the next video. So if you like this, please by all means share it, thumb up the video, and subscribe and hit the all notification bell to make sure that you get the next one that I'm going to come out with about this subject. Peace and have a fantastic day.